Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Roger the Shave Lion. That's me. Welcome to episode 156. Wow. Well, here we go. Had a great weekend. Hope you're all doing good. I hope you had a good weekend. And, I got something new to show you today. I'll show you at the proper time, though. We're going to start off today with the Tampa Shave Company's Tampa Edition Razor. Very nice. And I do believe I have a treat blade in here. Yes, this is the treat blade. I believe it's on the third shave. On top side, I'll be using the Moto head blade. Go figure that one, right? And today's soap I'm going to be using is Mr. Fitch Members Only Shave Soap. Yes, there you go. A lovely soap indeed. And smell, nearly lost it. Beautiful fresh scent. I love it. I'm going to be using, I'm going to be pairing it up with Tampa Shave Company's Vetiver Aftershave. So that will be that. And I'll be using my Galaxy 24mm synthetic brush. Guess what? I got my scuttle. That's what I got. I'm going to show you a picture of this. This is called the G12 shaving scuttle, and it's from Georgetown Pottery. Now, I didn't get the white one because I wanted you to be able to see the cream. Now, after thinking about it, it's kind of blue and brown. I'm thinking it's going to go a little bit wonky on me on the chroma key. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to return it because it does that, by the way. They have a lot of different varieties. Just look at that. And if you want to take some time to pause this and read this, this is also the directions on how to use it. I do have it filled with water. So, let me show it to you. There it is. It's filled with boiling water. It is hot. Let me tell you, I could barely keep my hand on it. It's that hot. That means my lather is going to be super duper warm and comforting. And it's going to help take all this scruff and muff off. As you can tell, yep, I definitely need a shave. I skipped a day. That's what skipping a day does for me. Okay, you guys. Well, let's get into this. You know, the Lord keeps His promises. He always keeps His promises. And I want you to find comfort in that. Because He never, ever lies. He keeps His promises 100%. Well, guess what? We're going to talk about that today. And I can't wait to get started. So let's do it. Come down right now for the soaping. There we go. That's an idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We have our lovely soap, conveniently set in the scuttle. Try a little different setup here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my brush ready to go. I'm wetting the brush, and I'm going to squeeze the water out of it. And we're going to take this wonderful brush and we're going to load it up. How you guys doing today? I pray that the Lord is leading and guiding you, that everything is going well, and I'm very pleased that you joined me today. It's an exciting day to try out my new scuttle. Now, I'll tell you this. I have used it once already, just because I was so excited I couldn't wait. And let me tell you, it works famously well. I love it. It just it performs over the top. Very, very well. Okay. And the nice thing about the scuttle is it's going to keep that lather warm the entire shave from start to finish. And you know, sometimes that shaving can take a little bit of time. All right, there we go. Here we go. I'm going to get it in the scuttle, just like the crusty bowl. Now this has some ridges in it, which is supposed to aid in making a good lather. Okay, and now that I've done that, I'm going to dip the tip in water, and I'll make sure I have enough water in there. All right, and here we go. Yes, it's struffing up absolutely wonderfully. And yes, it is nice and warm. Look at that. Just look at that go. Now I think I might have gotten a little bit more water in it than I wanted, but I'm not worried. We'll go with this for right now, because you can tell it's very fluffy and not thick. I think I added too much water. Oh well, we'll go with it and see what happens. But I guarantee you that is going to stay nice and warm. Alright, you guys. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start over with this, and I'll be back. I want to make sure that this is absolutely quality, okay? So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, you guys. That's the best I can do. Alright? But let me tell you, that lather is nice and warm. And it may not look like it if you look in the bowl. I'm going to just go ahead and get this off the brush some. Let you look in the bowl. It doesn't look like much. There's a lot more surface area to this one than what I had with my other one. So let me set this here, and I'm going to go ahead and read God's Word to you. Alright. So here we go. This is from Hebrews chapter 6, beginning at verse 13, and going through verse 20. For when God made a promise to Abraham, since he had no one greater by whom to swear, he swore by himself, saying, Surely I will bless you and multiply you. And thus Abraham, having patiently awaited, obtained the promise. For people swear by something greater than themselves, and in all their disputes an oath is final for confirmation. So when God desired to show more convincingly to the heirs of the promise the unchangeable character of his purpose, he guaranteed it with an oath, so that by two unchangeable things, in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled for refuge might have strong encouragement to hold fast to the hope set before us. We have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner place, behind the curtain, where Jesus has gone as forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. Alright, you guys, there's a lot in here. We're only going to be touching on a few items in there, and, well, let's get to it, shall we? Join me upstairs for the shave and the devotion. Imagine seeing you here. Hello. Ha ha ha. Alright, you guys, it's time for the dusty, crusty towel. Let's go ahead and get that towel going here, shall we? We're going to go ahead and present the towel. Towel's kind of a mess today. Present the towel. All right, there we go. We have the towel done. And now, let's go ahead and get started on this shave. Oh, it feels delightfully warm. And the lather's decent too. Look at that. Not as good as the first time though. I wonder what I did differently the first time. Now there could be the soap too, because soaps do differ in the way they hold their foam. Alright, we'll go with that for right now. God keeps his promises. There's no doubt about it. And today, in this lesson, it talks about Abraham. You know, the father of many nations? The father of all who believe? Yeah, that Abraham. First pass, here we go. And it's talking about the fact that when God gave him the promise that there was nothing greater than himself that he could swear upon. To say, yes, I'm going to do this. So he swears to himself. Now it's very interesting, isn't it? That God would do such a thing, or even have to. I don't think he had to. I think he did it so that you and I would more strongly believe in him. The thing is, God cannot lie. It doesn't matter what you think or feel in your heart. God never, ever lies. Which is it's two things. It's a fantastic blessing. Because we know we can trust him implicitly. And you know what? At the same time, it's terrifying and horrible. Especially for the wrongdoer. The person who doesn't believe in him. Because he doesn't lie. That means everything in his word is going to happen. It kind of fuzzled out a little bit. Alright, we'll add a little water, and I'll just give it a quick stir. And hopefully, I'll have a little more fluff. There we go. That's better. Very nice. And yes, beautifully warm. It's a terrifying thing too, of course. Because God does keep his promise. So all those people running around thinking to themselves, well, God isn't true. God doesn't do this. God doesn't do this. Well, yes, he does. And in the end, they're going to be proved wrong. Okay? God can't be mocked. But for you and me who believe in Jesus, guess what? We take what he says to heart and believe on it because he cannot lie. He tells us the truth all the time. So what's the point of this conversation? The point is, my friends, you can trust Him. Okay? The Lord will never, ever, ever steer you wrong. He will always lead you and guide you. He will always protect and help you. And it's a very good thing. Pardon the lawnmower noise. But it's true. He will protect you. All right. A little more whipping. And we'll go for our last pass on our face. And I'm not worried, I'll have plenty. I'm laughing because it's so nice and warm. It feels great. I really like it. Honestly, it's a wonderful idea, concept. They've been around for years, okay? But I had to start out without one. I think I paid like $66 for it. Kind of pricey, but I can appreciate it because I have a background in pottery. I have a degree in ceramic, the ceramic arts. So, you know. It's an awesome thing. All right. Well, Baby Bet Smooth. You know what time it is? It's fast forward time. Well, it's fast forward time. Let it go. Yay! Oh, does that feel much better? Let me tell you. Alright, very good. Woohoo! And now it's time for the Tampa Shave Company's Vetiver Vital Aftershave Splash. Yes. Very nice. Whew. A little bit of burn up there. Oh, it's all good. And now I can smell fabulous all day long. Lovely. Alright, you guys. You have a great day in the Lord. Thanks for joining me. Remember, the Lord keeps His promises. He's good for them all, my friends. And if you don't believe, remember, He keeps them all. So you'd better learn to love Him. Okay? And besides all that, the Lord wants you. You know, if you're against the Lord, guess what? The Lord still loves you, and He wants you where He is at. And He calls out to you time and time again to come back into His presence and to worship Him and to receive Him. Believe me, He'll receive you back. Okay? Alright, you guys. You have a great day in the Lord. Have a great day. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And may He give you Nick-free, not so much luck this time, and baby butt smooth shave. Have a great day, everyone. Toodles!